how did Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson look in practice this week, as well as Sherman? And do you think those guys will be able to do extensive play on Sunday?
They'll be off the act. I mean, we'll get them on the roster tomorrow by 1. They got better each day. Yesterday we had to do a bunch of walkthrough stuff because some of the circumstances, the guys we lost. So we didn't get to go totally full speed. And same thing today, but they got better each day, and we'll put them on the active roster, and they'll be questionable going into the game.
Is there a scenario in which Trent Williams and Brandon Ayuk could be taken off the COVID list and play on Sunday?
Yeah, I believe there's a chance for Trent, outside chance. I haven't heard that on Ayuk.
Anybody else? Nobody's popping up. They're all still tweeting.
Hey, Kyle, how did Debo get through the week? What are your expectations for him for Sunday?
I mean, he was able to practice throughout the week. I mean, it was just different circumstances with us, having the building closed all last week, and we got a good practice on Wednesday, which was nice. But yesterday, just because of the new guys, the 3 guys we lost with practice and what was already going on with our D-line, we had to do a bunch of walkthrough these 2 days. So it's been good to get him out there and stuff, but no one's been able to go that much. So if he's able to go in the game, I'm just going to have to be smart with him.
Hey, Kyle, just as far as, I think there are now six guys on the COVID list. Can you say, how many guys might have a chance to get off and play Sunday?
I can't say because I don't really know. I know I got asked that, and I said I think Trent has a chance just because they haven't told me 100% no. But that's the only one I could say that I was told I had a chance. But it's all not a great chance, whatever that means.
Kyle, have you heard anything as far as the status of this game with the Rams apparently having a couple positives and they've retested negative? Have you been kept in the loop at all about if there could be any change to the Sunday 1 p.m. kickoff?
Yeah, no, I haven't heard about that. I just heard about the Rams a little bit ago. Sounds like fortunate they came back negative, but no, I just heard about that, and we'll wait and see.
Did Tom Compton suffer an injury in practice?
Yes, it was unfortunate because it was walkthrough. Ended up getting a concussion. We didn't notice it out of practice or anything because we were going half speed. But he reported it after. That's why we didn't get it to you guys yesterday. But found that out yesterday after.
How difficult has this week been just in terms of trying to get through practice and managing all the meetings and all the protocols that you're in right now?
It's been a challenge. I mean, the meetings has been the easier part. I think everyone in the league's getting used to Zooming. We got to do it a lot in the off season, so that just added some travel time and a few more minutes in the day. But that wasn't bad at all. But just the challenges of being off a week, which everyone has on a bye week. That's why I usually do a few things, but we weren't able to because of the COVID stuff. The biggest challenge was coming back, having a week off, and knowing how much work we had to get crisp, and really only getting in on Wednesday. So yesterday, finding out losing those 3 players about 15 minutes before practice start kind of made us scramble a little bit. So guys wanted to get work in, but we had to be smart. We were just too low on guys, and if we would have gone full speed, it would have really hurt a certain group of players. So we had to walk through for everyone just to get us through it, and we were able to have 1 full speed period a day of 7-on-7. So that's been the challenge. I think you can look at it as I thought we needed some rest, so it makes you a little bit fresher and stuff, but you never want to get too much rest either. So it's a fine line. We're just trying to balance out back and forth with it.
Hey, Kyle, just as far as Nick Mullins, obviously he's had some good moments and not so good moments this season, it would seem like. What is your overall
You froze the entire time. Did you just ask my overall confidence in Nick?
No, I'm sorry. I was wondering what happened. Yeah, just what has your overall assessment of him been?
I mean, I heard some of what you said. He's had some good spots and some rough spots, but I mean, I would agree with that too. I think at some games he's played at a very high level. I mean, especially that first game, the Giants game. You can't play much better than he did that game. I thought he did some real good things in the New Orleans game too. But there's a lot of games. You go into the Green Bay game and stuff like that, and a number of others. And this week's going to be tough too. But anytime you put a quarterback in there who's hasn't had 2 weeks in a row with the same group of receivers. It was Jimmy at first, it was us in training camp, and now it's been Nick every week, and the same thing with the running backs and the O-line. So I think that's been a huge challenge for Nick, and it would be for CJ if he gets in, and it was for Jimmy. So I think it's a little unfair to judge the quarterbacks 100% on how they've been each game in terms of stats and the score and things like that. I try to just watch the situations they're in, what I think they're capable of doing, and I think Nick has played like Nick. I think he's been a really solid guy for us. He gives us a chance to win, but we got to play better around him in order for him to play to his full ability, and we got to have a chance to play better around him with getting a little bit more continuity here the last 6 games.
With Tom Compton out, does that mean you expect Colton McKivitz to slot in at right guard and keep Brunskill at center?
Yes.
Cam?
Yeah, I got you. All right. So in terms of linebackers, if Greenlaw and Alshire are out, I guess you got Fred Warner playing alongside maybe Marcel Harris and Jonas Griffith. Are those your choices right now?
Yeah, I mean, those are the only ones in the building. So, those are our choices. You're talking, but you're muted. That's not you. Tess got you.
Sorry, hold on.
You can get him again. I don't know if you finished.
Do you want to go back to him?
Yeah, he's got me now.
All right, there you are.
Well, what have you seen out of Marcel Harris? And obviously, getting him into that spot against the Saints probably helped him get ready for this.
Yeah. I mean, thank God. I mean, if it would have been hard to do anything today or yesterday. I mean, so at least we did have a couple guys who could play the linebacker position to get us through practice with Fred and Marcel, who was played at it from a nickel standpoint the week before. And then we got Jonas here a few weeks ago on our practice squad. So it helped getting those 3 guys in just so we could function really for all the other positions and get Fred some of his reps. And Marcel's done a great job at that. And hopefully we can get some more guys in. But if not, got to adjust and figure it out.
You're here at Friday now. A couple days ago, you kind of said that you would have to have the guys knock off the cobwebs a little bit, show them where the hash marks are. How did you feel the crispness was this week now that you're at Friday?
I thought Wednesday was great. I mean, Wednesday I thought we had a great practice, lots of energy, especially for all the time that we had off. I thought guys were eager to get going. It was a huge challenge on the D-line just because, our 4 scout team D linemen had to go both ways the entire practice just because of the guys we were missing. Everyone else I thought it was a little more fair to. So I really loved Wednesday, but Thursday when we lost those other guys, it just became walkthrough and stuff. So it was the guys were into it, locked in, but wish we could have got more out of it. But just those are the circumstances right now.
Kyle, heading into day 3 of the draft, I seem to remember you saying that if that deal for Trent Williams had fallen through, that Colton McKivitz was an option to select maybe even a round earlier and have him potentially compete at left tackle. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But what is it about him right now that is that enables him to show that versatility and have the tackle background in him, but also play pretty well at guard?
Well, I mean, I think we got just getting a few nights before the draft, really confirming, we were going to lose Staley. It put a little bit of pressure on us because that's a big replacement we have to find. So you look in the guys, are going to go early in the first round and where that's at, and then you have a group of other guys, and Colton was in that we thought, we knew he wanted to go early, but we thought he'd be around, second, third. We didn't think he'd get to the fourth, and his tackle tape was good where we thought he'd go in those rounds. But we also thought we weren't sure if he'd be exactly a tackle or a guard. So then the fact that we were able to get Trent here and stuff, it made us throw him at guard right away. So we'll see how it goes into next year and where he's needed the most. But he's gotten a lot of work at guard here since he got here. I thought he's done a good job. That's why we've been rotating him and Compton the last couple of weeks. With Compton getting this injury yesterday, now this will be his first opportunity to start. And in his 2 games that he's been playing, I think he's gotten better in each game. He's got a big challenge going against a pretty good guy this week, but I know he'll be up for the challenge.
2 more, please.
Kyle, what gives you confidence heading into this game, given all the bad luck you've had with illness and injury, given that you've lost 3 in a row and the Rams are hot?
I mean, it's about going to work and believing in your guys. I mean, we don't sit there and say what can give us confidence. You just work and try to do the best you can, and then you live with the consequences. And the work you put in the week, I mean, we know we're going against a good team. We thought we were going against a good team the last time we played them, and you're always going against good teams to me in this league, and the Rams happen to be one of the better ones. But, I thought we had really good effort today, really good walkthrough. I'm hoping we can get lucky with some of the guys we get back. But when you go and you play good ball, everyone's in it together, and if you don't turn the ball over, then you always got a chance to win. And we never go into a game not thinking that we have one. But we try to earn that throughout the week, and there's been some more challenges with that this week. But I like where our team was at today. After Thanksgiving yesterday, they came in ready to go, locked in, and our guys are excited to play Sunday.
Kyle, how have both Devos Samuel and Richard Sherman looked through practice this week?
I thought they did a good job. It was nice to get Sherman before the bye week. So we got him some reps in there, at least on the practice teams and stuff versus New Orleans. And then getting Debo back even more. I thought it was good. I mean, they were able to work because they were injured. They were able to do some stuff on the bye week when the place was shut down, not with anyone, but at least their conditioning and everything. So they were eager and fresh for practice on Wednesday. Wish we could have gotten more reps throughout the week, full speed, but I know that they could have done as good as I was hoping for.
All right. Thanks, folks.
All right. Thanks, guys.
got Jimmy Ward here for you guys first. Give you guys
Ooh,
a second.
I'm getting a little light right here. Sheesh. It's getting that time. Good thing my people got good genes. I should be all right.
Hey, Jimmy, sounds like you could have, some guys coming back, but then missing a lot of guys, who are still on the COVID list. You had an offensive lineman suffer concussion or walkthrough. I mean, at this point, are you just like, okay, we'll figure out who we have on Sunday and play? I mean, are you kind of immune to trying to figure out who's available?
I just feel like things like that happen every year since I've been here. It's been numerous of years that I've been hurt. So when things happen like that, you just got to adjust.
Jimmy, with Marcel Harris kind of playing a hybrid linebacker role, what have you seen from him out there?
Very physical guy, smart guy. You gotta be smart to be able to just do that on the fly, to switch positions and play safety, then play linebacker. So it's just showing how versatile he is.
And as a guy who's switched positions a couple times, have you talked to him about that and how it is, how to adjust?
Yeah, I talked to him about it. He asked me questions and I answered it. I don't want to share what I said. That's between me and him. But he should be prepared and he should be ready. Well, same shit. But oops, sorry about that. But he should be ready.
Jimmy, how has Tarvarius Moore taken to his ascension to the starting lineup, and what's the balance like, or what's the transition like, I guess, from you guys going from a more defined role, you at free safety and Jaquaski at strong safety, to this interchangeable setup you guys got going right now?
Every DB we have got their own skill set. As of right now, last game, just me and Timor back there being interchangeable is cool. It's new to me. It's new to Timor, but I like the scheme and I like everything we can do, and I feel like it's a lot of speed on the field. Not saying Marcel or Kwasi is not as fast as us, but Tiggity, he runs a 4.3. Tiggity, that's my nickname for Timor. Tiggity, if that's what I'm talking about when I say that. Kind of froze right there.
So can you explain the nickname, and then also, have you seen anything new or different from the Rams as you've watched film?
I don't know. It was the first thing that came to mind when I met him. He kind of looks like Flex off 101, but no, he's a cool guy. But the Rams, they don't do the same thing. They got trust in their guys. Great quarterback, great running backs. Just got a lot of great skill guys too. So I just feel like what every NFL team does. Try to do is establish the run, and we got to force them, to be one-dimensional. I say this every week: stop the run, force them to pass, and he did that last week. I watched the Ram games versus Tampa Bay. I feel like Jared Goff did a great job by passing it. I think he had over 40. How many attempts did he have? Over 40 attempts? 50? Ooh, that's good for you, Jared Goff.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Hey Nick, how difficult has this week been just in terms of trying to get prepared when you're so short-handed in practice?
I haven't really been thinking about it too much, honestly. I mean, I know we had. He said that they can't hear us. Test or cheese. Can you hear me, Nick? Sorry about that. I can't hear Nick now either.
He can hear you. Yep.
Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, the week. I know we had some guys out. Maybe had to switch some practice schedule around as far as walkthrough, and how much live reps we get and things like that. But it hasn't been too bad. And then we had the virtual meetings. So our circumstances different a little bit, but the same information is getting distributed as far as game plan goes. The same reps as far as what you're seeing, what you're being able to practice as far as the game plan goes and things like that. So it's been a good solid week. Guys are working hard, focused on Sunday, and that's what matters most.
Nick, how challenging is it to get back into the flow with guys like Debo, who's been out a little bit and not having a full speed practice?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to have Debo back out on the field, first of all. But it's not, I mean, I haven't really been thinking about it too much, honestly. I feel like the guys did a good job of, using the bye week right, resting, but also taking care of their bodies and things like that. So guys are looking good, looking ready to go. And it's awesome to have Debo back. I mean, he's a big-time playmaker for us. We're aware of what he brings to our offense, and it's awesome to share the huddle with him.
Hey, Nick, in assessing your performance this year, Kyle Shanahan was just noting, not making excuses for you, but, just noting you've had, different wide receivers, some unique situations. I think the Packers game would be a good example. It could be kind of a similar situation Sunday. Obviously, that's just the hand you've been dealt, but how hard has it been, without that lack of continuity?
It's different, but you really just take 1 week at a time. And that's really what I've been just trying to focus on. Every game is a new game. Every game is a different game. And that's how you have to approach it. Just work as hard as you can, 1 day at a time, and get better every day. That's what Coach Shanahan is preaching. I mean, really, for the past 4 years, you're getting better, you're getting worse. And as a player, if I just focus on getting better every day, improve every game, and protect the football, then I know I'll give our team a great chance to come out with victories.
Nick, this Rams defense really highly rated. You faced it before, some familiar faces with Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. There is a new defensive coordinator. How has the defense changed schematically from Wade Phillips to Brandon Staley? Yeah,
well, first of all, Coach Brandon Staley has done a great job. Just watching tape, you can tell they're very well coached. They do a good job from week to week adjusting to their opponent. And so they do a great job. And, he's a Vic Fangio disciple. And so that scheme overall has a great reputation throughout the league. And and they have 99, obviously. So every team that plays them obviously accounts for 99. And then Ramsey, obviously a great player. And other supporting cast is playing at a very high level, too. So we're up for the challenge, and we're excited to go out and execute.
Nick, you just mentioned 99. Colton McKivitz is going to make his first ever start on Sunday. He'll probably go up against 99 quite a bit. What have you learned about Colton since he joined the team? What's he like? Anything that you can kind of share about the fifth round pick?
Yeah, Colton's awesome. I view him as a good old boy from West Virginia, and it's kind of the type of guys you want up front. Just nasty, hard-nosed grinders, and that's what Colton is. He's tall, long, athletic, and does a great job for us. As a rookie, he's assumed his role very well, just working hard every day and getting better, and that's what Colton does. And so I'm pumped to join the huddle with him, and I'm pumped for him. First career start, it's going to be awesome.
And Nick, what is your overall assessment of your performance this season?
For me, if I protect the football, I think I'm a pretty darn good quarterback, and that's really what matters most. And so I'd like to improve on that after these past couple games. But other than that, just stick to my reads, stick to my progressions, be accurate. I've had some good plays, had some bad plays, but you just keep working along and continue to work and execute at a high level.
Nick, how does Kyle Shanahan's game planning put you in a good position to win a game?
Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly broad question, but week to week, the coaches are going to do a great job. The way that they understand defense, I think that's the biggest thing. Our coaches talk about, to be a good offensive coach, you have to really understand the defense, how it operates, the defense's responsibilities, and they understand that so well that they know how to create the right schemes for guys to be open and for the best playmakers to make plays. And so that's kind of how things operate. And the coaches, Coach LaFleur, Coach McDaniel, Coach Day, Coach Shanahan, the whole offensive staff, very collective group effort, and they do a great job.
Last one.
Nick, you mentioned the turnovers. Obviously, each turnover is different, but has there been an overarching theme with the turnovers? Are you trying to do too much, and is there something you can do to cut them down?
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Everyone's different. It just depends on the situation, the play, really just the situation. But that's all. I mean, as long as I can control that, I think we'll be a very good football team. And so that's something that you just continue to work at. Stick to your progressions, know where your outlets are. And in a situation like the last one in New Orleans, late in the game, I was just trying to give the guy a chance. So everyone's different. But that's not, I mean, I'm not thinking about turnovers. I'm thinking about going out there, playing well, throwing touchdowns, and leading the offense.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving.